I'm Christy.
Hi, I'm Brianna.
Hi, I'm Nikki.
Hi, I'm Hannah, and we're Fandom Reactions.
Because it's been 2 years now, so kind of a big part of our lives at this point.
It's surreal because I never thought we'd be as big as we are.
Like, it's been crazy. This channel has literally taken over my life. And I love how this channel has changed me.
Okay, so I met Brianna and Nikki in high school.
I've known Brianna for like 10 years. We met when doing a play in beginning middle school.
So obviously I was part of the original cast, and I've known Brianna since like 3rd grade along with Brittany because I think she's been dating my brother for like 9 years.
Met Christy in high school and theater through Brianna and our other friends. And then I knew Hannah, but I thought Hannah hated me.
When we first decided to even create the channel and everything, and that was back with like Annalise and Lysana. And Lysana I knew from school, also via Brianna, because they were friends and everything, so I just like knew all of them, and I met Christy and Nikki through the channel, and so I was just there. I mean, it didn't really get to say. I was like, yo, sure, let's do this. And we did it, and that's how it came to be.
We all graduated high school, and we didn't really hang out as much, and we went to each other's house on like Mondays and Sundays to watch Once Upon a Time and Teen Wolf together as kind of a way to keep in touch and like spend time together and just have fun. Because we watched Once Upon a Time. This was when they announced Elsa was going to be in the next season, and this was right after like Allison died or something crazy with Teen Wolf. For Once Upon a Time it was Nikki's house, and then for Teen Wolf it was at Annalise's house, and it was Mondays and Sundays, and we'd be like, dude, we need to record our reactions, this is great. I don't know who initially thought of making a react channel, but I know all of us had said it. Because it took like 2-3 weeks, so we're like, alright, let's get our shit together and let's do this.
My actual joining Fandom Reactions didn't really happen until you guys were off the ground. I showed up when you guys were having your 1,000 subscriber party.
It's funny, if you go on my channel, you'll see that I'll have a playlist that says guest appearances on Fandom Reactions because I wasn't technically a part of it. Christy said I was a part of the crew when we did the 1,000 thing, but that's kind of when I kind of joined up too. Because like Brittany told me, oh, come to the party because you've been in a few reactions. I'd only just started in a few Once Upon a Time and Gotham ones.
When it was Hannah and Nikki and Brianna and Annalise and Lysana and Becca and Brittany. That was the crew. That was Fandom Reactions for like the little while.
I kind of assumed the position of editor because at the time I was an audio engineer, still an audio engineer, and I thought, audio, video, kind of the same thing, so I got the cheap ass video editor, Wondershare. It's actually a very good editor. It did me really good for like almost 2 years. So I kind of taught myself how to video edit, and I would see similarities between audio editing and video editing, so I was like, what the hell, might as well do it. And fucking my first few edits were holy fuck. If you go back to the very first edit that I ever did, it was Teen Wolf, season 5, episode 9, no, season 4, episode 9, or 5B or something, like some shit like that.
I'm just really, really proud to look back and think about that first 1,000 subscriber party. It was so much fun, and it was just, that really opened my eyes because I wasn't involved with the channel before that, and I wasn't really a huge like nerd show kind of person. They really had to kind of, what's the word I'm looking for?
Kick you into it.
Yeah, like kick me into it. It was almost an initiation, and I was thinking about it, and I'm wearing fandom stuff. I specifically chose to wear fandom things to represent like the major fandoms that brought me into the channel and really made me who I am for the channel today and how I'm so involved. So I remember one of my favorite memories is the very beginning of when I first started reacting with Becca and Brittany, because they were the main people that I reacted with to start with, because I really only watched Supernatural. So I'm pretty sure it was the season finale of season 10 that Becca and Brittany and I all shot in Brittany's bedroom on her bunk beds. Oh my goodness. How time flies. We all ended up making a 7-Eleven run before the show had started. We were cutting it really close. So we were running and screaming, and we were in their cars like driving like crazy people trying to get back to the house from 7-Eleven so that we didn't miss the beginning of the show. And so I just remember it being a really crazy and yet super awesome and engaging and fun experience. And I got to watch one of my favorite TV shows with some of my best friends.
I love any like reaction with Nikki because we just don't give a shit and we always mess up the camera somehow. Those are like my favorite memories because literally like every reaction it was just the two of us. Somehow the camera would die or we wouldn't even record it. And this was when back before we had the nice camera where you can see us. Yeah, we didn't see us. So I mean it was never working. We didn't even know. And of course with like the four that are here now, like a lot of my favorite memories are like behind the camera because it's like we just goof off so much and we don't do anything. I don't know how we get shit done. I mean, yeah, we just press play and call it a day, but goddamn, we're literally like before any of this, we're like a mess.
Arrow season 3, where Thea gets some, you know, shish kebab.
Same episode that got us banned from my house.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, the episode of Once Upon a Time that got us banned
No,
from your
the
house?
one with Thea dying.
The one with Thea dying was the one that got us banned from your house?
Yeah.
I thought that it was the Frozen reveal of Once Upon a Time.
That was our first warning.
That was our morning.
Yeah, that's true.
Just absolutely goofing off with my best friends. Like, filming reactions is fun, but it's also kind of... What you see is not exactly what happens. We kind of goof off a lot. There's a lot of bloopers for this video. But it's just kind of just hanging out with you guys and filming the like cosplaying videos is fun. It's fun getting all dolled up. It's just fun to react.
A lot of them are just off camera. They're hard to explain, but honestly, we're just a bunch of crazy people that really don't know. I don't know how organized we are. Really, Brianna and Christy, because you know they're the parents.
All of the cosplay videos that we do, they're just such memorable experiences because we put so much work into them, and the level of quality that ends up coming out of it, I'm always just so blown away by it because I'm like, I was on the other side of that camera. How did it turn out this good? Like, how did it end up looking? We look awesome.
When we go back and reread the comments and people find things that are funny that we said, that's what I remember the most. For the Flash, when Cisco died, and like someone said their favorite memory was when Becca was like, she never kissed Iris. Like, that's something that was like, I don't remember, but like when people tell me it, I'm like, holy fuck, I totally remember that. Holy hell, that was so much fun. You know? And then so memories like that, I remember through the subscribers.
Brittany had all of the Teen Wolf DVDs like in her bedroom, and I hadn't seen it, and it was her favorite show. So she lent them to me and I started watching them, and I love watching shows and getting caught up on shows that these girls have already watched because I get to have all of these fantastic text message conversations with them, like when something happens in the show and I'm just like, oh my god, this can't be happening, you have to tell me what's going on, like I don't understand that. It's so much fun to be able to bother them.
My favorite memory is when Nikki hit me upside the head with a freaking fake mallet 2 seconds ago, because it's knocked into down, get the mallet and fucked her ass up!
Supernatural season 11, where Chuck actually reveals that he's God.
I was there.
We were all there.
We were all there.
To be able to like say, yes, a fan theory came true on a TV show, and it's awesome, and it's just so great.
The birth of the Death Omen. I don't know how it started. I guess I've always been very good at making predictions. It was just most recently when I would start predicting deaths that I'm like, alright, you're the Death Omen. But I was actually very good. Like, even go back to like the beginning reaction, you see me making predictions about plot twists and all that stuff, and then Nikki, all of the girls would be like, that's not gonna happen. And then it happens. But it's my fault, even though it happens, like the script was written 7 months prior. I will take full responsibility.
The way that Fandom Reactions really changed me and changed my life, I think, because it did. what it really did for me was push me into this wonderful world of comics that I really didn't have that much of an interest in before. I knew about superheroes and the Avengers, obviously, but at that point in time, everybody was crazy over the Avengers. Like, it was the biggest summer blockbuster movie to hit theaters since who knows when. And it was a really good movie. So I think the fact that we started Fandom Reactions around the same time that this cultural boom of geek, nerd culture and fandoms and all that kind of stuff was really starting to be accepted, it made it a lot easier. But me personally, the effect that it's had is that I'm able to see everybody as some sort of hero. Just because of the characters, the storylines, it's relatable. It's something that touches everyone in a different way. And the fact that I didn't have that in my life before Fandom Reactions came along, and I didn't have the friends or the bonds that I had before Fandom Reactions came along. All I can say is that it's changed me for the better, I think. I have a more open mind now, and I'm so happy that those 2 years ago I was able to kind of join this group and really get a taste for the deeper meaning of comics and superheroes and fandom in general, and the fact that you can not ever meet like anybody or a person and you still like the same thing that they like, and you can have conversations on social media, whatever. You can talk to them about this thing that nobody else really knows about or really has any interest in. It makes connecting with other people really fun.
I think it's opened me up more to being open about like my nerd life. Like a lot of my friends, like my best friends outside of this, I couldn't tell them about any of this really. I mean, I just started to like my senior year, like wear fandom shirts out in public and all that, and be open to that. Like I met like my friends, like I didn't know watched half the shows I did, and so when I actually found out that they did, it made me feel like I could just be like, bro, I got this channel too. One of my best friends now watches The Flash, and I literally flipped my shit when I found that out, because like nobody watches like my superhero shows. They watch like Teen Wolf or Pretty Little Liars, The Vampires, all that. So when I found out that she was watching The Flash, I literally was just like proud sister moment, because she's like my sister, and I was like, I can relate to you, and I got you with the hookup. Like I gave her like some socks and everything. Like I can share that with her, and just being more open about it, and like meeting people and everything, and like I'm not afraid to show that I am a nerd. Like everyone knows that I'm a book nerd out in public. Like I've never lied about that, but like I kind of always kept this part hidden, and now I just post and tweet and like not give a fuck what anybody thinks, and my best friends support me.
Like I love wearing fandom shirts out now in public. Like normally, or not normally, a couple years ago, 2 years ago, if I had like a superhero shirt, I probably wouldn't wear it out in public. I'd just be like, oh, that's a super cute like sleeping time shirt, you know? It's like PJs. I love wearing my fandom shirts out now, because I can go out into this world where I don't really know anybody. I'm on the streets, I'm walking around, I'm doing my own thing, and somebody can come up to me and be like, hey, that's a great Supernatural shirt, or hey, I love your Hogwarts shirt, or like anything like that. And it's just, it makes this awesome, almost, not secretive, but yeah, it makes like a special club that you can be a part of, and it's like a secret password, basically. Like if you're wearing a fandom shirt or something having to do with like your, you know, passion, you can show it off, and other people will show that they share that passion, and I think that that's really, really cool. So I'm super happy that Fandom Reactions has done that for me.
It's made me not be a hermit. I actually get out and I hang out with my friends, and I enjoy, I don't know. Everyone's like, I've tried to hide my nerdism. I've never tried to hide being a nerd. I'm absolutely, I have no shame whatsoever, so.
Same.
So I guess it's just made me be more social. I'm not a very social person.
This this channel changed me a lot. Before starting the channel, I was going to school as an audio engineer. Now I kind of switched majors. Now I kind of want to go into video editing. I was techie-ish before because Brittany would always ask me stuff, but that's all the stuff I Googled. Now I'm actually taking classes to become an IT, audio engineer, video animator, because I took that class and that was fun. Just, I don't know, this channel changed me so much electronically, I think. Before this channel, I was just going to be all music, and now I have this love for video editing and making content and creating content, and I feel like without this channel, I wouldn't have had that love. And also the fact that I was, for comic books, I was into, like, when I was a kid, like, comics and TV shows and Teen Titans when I was younger, but after the divorce, that totally, like, everything got lost. I had to kind of force myself to become an adult without getting too deep into it. Starting this channel, I became like a little kid again, like watching all of my favorite superheroes like fight crime and just enjoying the time with my friends, laughing, crying, getting angry, getting scared. Just that makes me really happy too. I feel like this is also like an escape too, because like there's a lot of shit happening outside of this channel. So like for us to come to this channel, be with people we love, watching things that we love, that's what I enjoy.
Crazy, hectic, wild. I've never been like all over the place and like a mess before. Legit. My whole like living room has come like a production zone or like a construction zone. It's always changing, especially with the nerd cave now that is like taking over a corner of my house. Like none of this would have happened 2 years ago, especially since I just kept with my books and like never had any fandom things before until this. And so, I mean, just to see the change not only in this and everything, but like my own house, in my living room, and my closet. But you know, for the benefit.
It's been a very wild, very bumpy ride, but it's been a fun one.
So these past 2 years with Fandom Reactions have been really, really crazy because we're always doing stuff. We're doing stuff 24/7, all the time. We're over at Brianna's house unboxing or filming, or we're out somewhere filming, or we're working with somebody getting our makeup and our hair done so that we can do really awesome cosplay videos for you guys, and we're running errands so that we can make the channel better. It's just been super, super, like, crazy, like I said, to start out with, but in a good way, I would say, because having something that you're really passionate about and sharing it with the people in your life that you love makes it all worth it. All of the support that we get from our fans also helps a lot. It's like a motivator, to keep us on track and producing great content for you guys. And that's really what we've been trying to do for these past 2 years, and I think that we're finally getting there. Like I will admit that we started out pretty rocky, and I mean, all I can think of, starting from the bottom, now we're here. Like, recording on our cell phones at this house or that house with no exterior lighting, no real planning involved. It was just a fun thing for us all to do together, and we all loved the same TV shows. We were all in the same fandoms. We had that, we were sharing that already in our lives, and then the fact that we could just all get together and like watch the shows was really fun. It was a fun idea for us, and so we were like, oh, you know, we'll throw it on YouTube. It'll be great. Who cares about the recording quality? Who cares if you can hear us? Like, whatever. It's fine.
Oh, trust me, you can hear us.
Crazy, honestly. Ever changing. I remember we started with fucking recording on our phones. Turning on every light. We first started at Annalisa's house, then Nikki's house, and we were in Brittany's room for the longest time. And now we finally have like a sort of stable place to film. Not like as much as we would like to have like our own studio or actual like private, not invading someone's living room. We've come such a long way. Now we have equipment, and now people like. Baffles me that people are actually caring about our channel too. Like, people sent us these lights. People helped us get this camera. And so that's just really, it's really amazing to see the change. It's the change for the better. Yes, we lost a few castmates, but we've grown stronger as castmates too. Much love for B&B videos, much love for Annalise and Lisana, but we've grown so much as a channel. And us four ladies have grown so much, and just, we can't, honestly, without the subscribers, we'd be nothing. We like to stick to things that we enjoy. Like, I guess people recommend us trailers and recommend us TV shows, but if we want to produce good content, we have to be into and interested into the show. It sucks sometimes that we can't react to everything that you guys suggest TV show wise, but I think also that's for the better, because we don't want to produce crappy content. If we're not into it, if we're not into a TV show, then it would kind of be boring, honestly. That's also why we stopped Once Upon a Time, because I feel like it would be boring. Just seeing us miserable like that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You want to watch
Pretty much.
You'll literally go watch me and Brianna watch Once Upon a Time.
It was bad. We'd not pay attention. We'd be on our phones the whole time, and that's not what you guys want.
And we end up making crappy comments and commentary about the shows also.
So I also respect all of the subscribers too that understand that. Like, we want to put out good content. We don't want to be sellouts, you know? We don't want to just put out whatever because you guys say so. We want to enjoy what we do. We started this channel enjoying what we do, and we want to keep it that way. And I'm so happy we have subscribers that actually understand that.
World domination.
I see so much in the future for the channel.
This channel's gonna take over the... Just kidding, just the internet though, which is basically the world.
We have so many plans, guys. We have so much work that we still have to do, but we've done so much work already. It's only been 2 years, and we've got cameras, we've got lights. Like, we're not exactly as people 100% set. We're all hot messes, is what I'm trying to say. All of the work that we've already done and how far we've already come from where we were, I see absolutely nothing but potential. The channel really does make us better people because we make each other better people. So, and you guys make us want to be better people, and you guys make us want to make our channel better. Our fans are literally the base of everything. And then
You know how to blow.
We're so sorry!
we as a team, I'm trying to give a Miss America speech here.
No, I see it growing so much, and once we get like a studio, they'll be out of my living room, so we'll actually have like a way to be free. And I can actually get out of my house for once in my life, so I see me like actually out and about in like 2 years. Because right now I'm just stuck at home 24/7.
No, I think we're gonna get stronger. We're gonna put out better, more big content. We're gonna, yeah. For me, I just want to live to 28. I was thinking of the healthy song. I want to grow with the channel. I want to figure out what the fuck to do.
Chief Editor President. Honestly, I see the channel getting its own studio, getting up there with Blind Wave, becoming like bigger reactors. I don't know. I see stuff happening with the Reactors League too, because like honestly, without this channel, I would have never like made all these internet friends, because there's so many reactors out there that helped us and all this stuff. So just, I don't know, what I see for the channel in the future is like a stronger bond than we already have. Like, we have pretty strong bonds with other reactors and other channels, but I feel us becoming united, and I feel our channel is gonna fucking, yeah, take over the world. I feel like we can go anywhere. I can see it all. TV? Probably not.
It's just gonna, we're just gonna blow up, I swear. We're gonna be famous in another 2 years. That's what I think.
Okay,
What will you think?
because Brianna's literally blowing up a fucking inflatable behind the camera.
Quote me on it. We're gonna be famous in 2 years. Fandom reactions.
We're gonna
We're
Thanks for watching my interview. Thanks for watching everything we post, because seriously, I don't know why you guys like it so much, but we're gonna be here for you as long as you do.